Hey Spuddies, PotatoMcWhiskey here, and welcome to Let's Play Civilization 6 as China in our tutorial series for Emperor difficulty. Let's quickly talk to Gandalf here, and get a friendship with him. We will get an economic alliance with him. We will get him to pay us a little bit of money, not much, doesn't matter too much. We can get another great writer. We need to start finishing more theatre squares to get room for that great writers, but it's not a super concern right now. We're going to place the forest down. And just for the sake of getting this done that little bit quicker, we're going to force growth in here. Okay, great. Now we can move Magnus to a new city, Bordeaux. Let's grab our Magnus boy, put him up in Bordeaux, in the boudoir. Now we have a bunch of builder charges that we can put to use elsewhere. We will convert this holy city. That will give us a bit of era score, but more importantly, it will fix some of the loyalty problems in here and buy us more time to fix this city. Actually, there is a great writer slot up here that we're going to take advantage of, and we're going to keep just slapping down farms in here. Now, I'd love if there was a way for me to get faith generation from some of these guys, but I don't think I have that option. I'd love to get Stockholm under my wing as well. It's not likely to happen. Right, so where are we going to move next? Let's go here, take the district. I'm going to take a moment to heal up on these guys. I may as well just rip down Nantes as a city and then trade it back to France. Let's do some shooting. Get rid of some of these units. You're waiting there. I think it should actually be safe to go into the water with you. You're coming back to heal. Hopefully you don't get murderized. That would be unfortunate. So I think we can rip these walls down pretty quick. But I don't need to do that. And so we shall not. It is an unnecessary task. Okay, I think we captured Toulouse here because it has a holy site and a bit of infrastructure. What is that? Is that the chateau? It is the chateau. Okay, we finished a builder here. I wanted to improve all this stuff, but unfortunately, France is being annoying again. So I'm going to send this builder elsewhere. We could use another crossbowman. I do need to build a theater square. The question is, theater where do we build it? Oh, Poland stole the tile that I need for a national park here. I guess that makes this a pretty viable. There are words I'm trying to say here. This makes this a pretty viable place for some doodads that the Chinese build that no one else can build. Alright? That's the thing I'm trying to think of, and I can't remember the words. It starts with a G. Great Wall. There you go. Build great walls. In that case, I'm just going to slap a theater square down in here. But I'm going to work on the industrial zone first. We got a granary in here. I think this city still has some bad... Actually, it has perfectly good loyalty. We could move that guy out, but we're not going to. Instead, you're going to build traders for me. I need to get traders. This is one of the problems. You have so much stuff that's really high priority that you need to get your hands on. You just don't have enough time for all of it. So now my religion exists all over here. Great. You have 4 build charges. You are going to wait for Magnus. Hey, free builders. We might be able to grab those. That could be fun. You... I'm going to create Hamlet up there. Very nice. So I think we want to kill Toulouse and New Orleans and then leave it at that. And hope we can hold on to them. Let's bring you up. Across the river. Renaissance walls here finished in Chen. This city needs growth. We're never going to get growth. It has amenities problems. Watermill will help it grow that a little bit quicker. Want to get the appeal of this area up a bit, although I could also build some farms in here. They are badly needed. Badly need farms in and around here. I guess what I'll do is I'll build a string of woods around the national park. This is going to be a 4-tile national park, like so. And then I'll put a bunch of farms in and around here. That seems reasonable. Why don't you come down here and help with that? I suppose this is going to be a forest, so we'll place it. May as well spread my religion there. You hang on. I don't have a garrison unit for this. Can I get this guy over? That'll give me more time. I could use this to kill. I'm not going to. You can't actually shoot. That's fine. It's just a catapult in your way. Jeez. It's not like the Great Wall of China. You know what I mean? Alright, shoot there. You wait there. You wait there. You're going to hang on. You can't actually capture at sea. Great. Nice game mechanics. Alright, let's chop out a second builder here. That was a mistake. I meant to wait for Magnus to finish. It's a big mistake. It's 100 production we just wasted. It's a lot of production down the tank. Oh well. We shall survive. Totally thought Magnus was already established because I'm bad at the game. It's okay. We make mistakes. It is okay to make mistakes. Do not panic. You are going to make mistakes. I still make mistakes all of the time. Renaissance walls here completed in Beijing. Really do want to get the luxuries up. Also want a theater square. Could put it there. It's probably not going to be a very appealing tile, even with the stuff. Commercial up's better there, so I think I might put theater square right here. What are we going to work on in this city is the question. Let's get to work on the entertainment complex. Amenities are a big problem for me right now. Let's start buying. Oh, she culture bombed me. Well, that sucks. It's a bit rude, Poland, but alright. I respect your right to be a jerk. Okay, so what I want to do here is, because I want to place a national park in here, right? I want to have it surrounded by as many forests as possible so that it gets more appeal. And then I need farms in and around here to help me grow and work more important tiles. You're waiting. Hey, look, you can go heal up. You can actually also become a caravel eventually, but for now, you'll stay what you are. I wonder if I can get peace with some of these guys. I don't like being at war with everyone. It's not ideal. We are going to pillage for heal. And just take a bunch of hits for free, which is nice. There's industrialization, which is going to improve our mines and reveal coal. And there's mass media. We can get started on the Crystal Redentor. Where do we want to build the Crystal Redentor? We need a city with a good production line. 16. Well, the best way to check this is to just go into the city yields tab. Make sure you close down every single one of these things. Isn't there a way to have this in a collapsed form? Game. Surely there used to be a way. No, maybe I'm wrong. 26.6 is the highest. 27 in Chen. Alright, so we need to find a hill that is unused. Have you already built a theater square? You haven't. That means you could put a theater square there. I want you to build me the Crystal Redentor, but I want you to build it on this tile. So let's grab Crystal Redentor. You're going to slowly start building that. Need to keep an eye on this guy. Do I spend the 840 faith to get him immediately? Yes, but we're going to wait till this. Gustav Eiffel. That is a problem because we want him too, so that we can build the Eiffel Tower. So we have basically everything we need to go for Eiffel Tower now as well. Let's take a moment here. Let's get ideology. Trader completed. Good God. Do I want to trade internationally or do I want to trade nationally? What I really want to do is I want to go in here. I think I'm going to get rid of monarchic legacy and put in Vissel banking so that I get more value from trading with Poland. 2, 4, 6, 1, 3. Great trade routes. Hopefully the food will make a difference. You can see now we're actually growing. And we're going to use that lovely production to make another trade route in the capital. We're going to purchase this tile. I need a governor in here. Where is the old governor? Let's appoint Amani and stick her in Guangzhou. Buy that tile. Another Great Wall. And now as you can see, you can start having a look at the tourism map. Wait. When does it start producing tourism? I thought it was conservation. We have conservation. Am I insane? Or is it flight? Ah, I think it's flight. Even so, these tiles are not going to be very good otherwise, so we may as well fill them in with something that has the potential to be useful at some point. You are going to build a farm here. You're going to build a farm here. Like so. This is going to be a forest, a woods. These are going to be woods too. You're waiting around for somewhere to build that. Wait one more turn for Magnus. This time I didn't forget. Okay, we've got a catapult here being annoying. I think we can kill it though. Okay guys, just move into my territory and stand there and never do anything. That sounds good to me. I will not complain. The city has loyalty problems. Let's appoint Reina. Yeah, these golden ages from old Teddy and crew aren't helping. I might raise these cities. Inquisitor over. Convert. Maybe this will help. The pressure is just too strong right now. Most of it is coming from New York. Here's what I might do. Give me everything you own. You're going to cede Paris and Rennes to me, or Paris and Bordeaux? Paris, Bordeaux, and Rennes. Paris, Bordeaux. Give me all this shit. It's going to take peace with her. Why can't I return the city that I don't want? You'll join the war against Teddy Roosevelt if I give you back your city. Good job. I don't want this crappy city. Nice. It kicked my Muskemen out to where he can die. That means I have to try and get peace with this old Teddy old pal. You really think you're winning, don't you? France, make a deal. I think we take New Orleans or something. Purely just for the engineer extra charge. I don't know, we'll think about that. It's kind of a hard choice. Well, it's kind of a hard thing to justify, really, is what I'm trying to say. Wow, you live. Pillage. Promote. Can't promise that, I'm sorry. Take the commando promotion. Okay, we completed the industrial zone over here. We can complete the workshop in a reasonably short amount of time. Escape on foot. Failed, but he did escape. So that is good. Harvest. Other mills. We're doing a lot of prep work. Do we just skip out on the mausoleum? I think we just skip out on the mausoleum and go for the straight crystal play. Chop that builder out. We do want a neighborhood. Let's think about where we want it. You can see I'm having production problems. My cities have decent production. It's just that my culture and science is advancing so rapidly that I don't actually have time to build the things I need to build. We could build an aqueduct. I don't like that. I don't like that nearly as much as the neighborhood. I think we just plop a neighborhood here and call it a day. I kind of want to place it there because that would give me adjacency, but I'm going to put it here instead. That'll do, Peggy. We'll chop. That'll finish that really quickly. You're waiting there. Now I can pull all these units back. Well, let's make him surrender. That was an interesting pathway you took. Get rid of that unit. And we'll go to the next turn. So having a big empire like that does get difficult to manage. Okay, this guy is gaining health from pillaging and stuff. Pillaging and healing. Let you go ahead and pillage the farm. You shoot there. You come forward. You shoot there. You come forward. You're going to take... you're not going to take a promotion right now. We have a claim. Great musician. Kind of great work on music in our capital. Just for, I guess, just for the interest sake of the viewer, I'm going to show off the great work exploit in all of its glory and what it can actually do for you in a game. But I will only do it once this game. So let's find somebody with a bunch of gold. I just created a great work of music. Now, there's this weird bug with the AI in that this very same turn that you create a great work, they will literally give you their entire empire for it. Let's find somebody with like some stuff of value that we want, but they would not be willing to give us in any circumstances, okay? Okay, really? No, we don't have anybody with anything like that. You. Jesus. So he would take this, right? But see how he's demanding me 87 gold per turn. If I put the ode to joy in here, take away the gold, demand everything he owns, give me literally all of your gold ever. I can just keep clicking. He won't give me cities or anything like that. But he'd even give me the Philosopher's Stone. Normally the AI would never trade that. Ever. But I can literally take him for everything he owns. Right? This is 300 gold per turn. Right? Put that in perspective, okay? If I'm getting 300 gold per turn, that's 9,000 gold. I could totally take advantage of this. I could totally just take 9,000 gold from the AI right now. For a single great work. That's how broken this is. I'm not going to do it because it makes the game way too easy. We're trying to teach you how to beat Emperor. I mean, like, you can literally beat any difficulty if you take advantage of that bug. Okay. Need those Renaissance walls up. Ancient walls finish. Got 15 envoys. In theory, I could take Stockholm. We're not going to insert yet. We will actually finish the watermill. That +1 production is worth, in my opinion. +1 production gets multiplied by all your multipliers. All that other stuff too. Oh, whoa. Woods. Okay, wait there. Come this way. Chop that. Finish the neighborhood. Seriously? Update your population numbers there. Thank you. That's the wrong city. I did that in the wrong city. That feels pretty bad. Always check your tiles first, kids. I make that mistake all the time. It's not a big deal, but again, it's another mistake that is an unforced mistake. Would you give me this? No. I want to take peace. I want to threaten him a little bit more. I want to get more out of him. He forced me into a war I don't want to be in. I could run around pillaging all this stuff. I kind of want to take New Orleans. Kind of want to take it for myself. All right, we built the theater square here. Really want the amphitheater because we have great works of writing, sitting around doing nothing, burning a hole in our empire. Building the factory. No, we are going to get to work on that. So why are we building... Oh, right. I guess I should really explain this in depth. Why are we building the Crystal Redentor? The Crystal Redentor is a really, really powerful wonder for a tourism victory, because the tourism output from relics and holy cities is not diminished by civilizations who have researched the Enlightenment Civic. So let's take a moment to look at that. Normally, when you research the Enlightenment Civic, which is here in the Renaissance area of the civic tree, it halves the effect of religious tourism. So if we go into the victory screen here and look at the culture, I love how like all of these mechanics have different screens and are present on different screens for you to have a full overview of what they actually do. Just want to point that out. So if we see here and we hover over this little thing here, it says religion tourism boosted for -50% for different religions. That means she doesn't actually have enlightenment yet. But you can see here for Jadwiga, she has religious tourism reduced for -50% for enlightenment and for different religions. So by getting this, we eliminate one of the penalties and sources of religious pressure. But that's not religious tourism. But that's not really why we get it. We're getting it for the second half of this bonus, because this gives you 100% tourism from seaside resorts across your civilization. And now, that is base tourism of seaside resorts. So, if you have a seaside resort that has an appeal of 4, like this tile right here, it will produce 4 tourism per turn until you win or whatever, right? If you have the Crystal Redentor, that will produce a base of 8 tourism per turn. I'm trying to remember how the other multipliers figure into it. So that will produce another 8 tourism per turn. And then you pick up the computer's tech here, right? The tourism yields are doubled. Then it's going to be producing 16 tourism per turn. But that's not the end of the multipliers, because when it's producing 16 tourism per turn, we then have to go into the multipliers in here. So you can see we get a 25% multiplier for open borders, and we get a 25% multiplier for trade routes. And then in the late game, we can get a thingy here. This one, online communities. It's a social policy card. Which will give us an extra 50% tourism. That stacks with the base 25% tourism, which means you can get another 100% tourism. So the effect of tourism from a single seaside resort is 32 tourism per turn against every civilization in the game. So you then multiply that again by every civilization in the game. Because remember, you get tourists on a per civilization basis. That's why you never want to wipe anyone out when you're going for a culture victory, because it'll actually make your victory take longer. So there you go. Right. Ancient walls have been completed in here. I'd like to build the shrine in the temple. I need to get my faith up. So let's do that. Let's get the ancient walls up here. I don't want to insert Filippo into there yet. You are going to put another farm there. And then I think this is going to be probably a theater square in this city. Yeah, almost certainly. Let's see if we can grab a couple of these farms in Chen, because I don't think Taiwan needs them all. And Chen is having trouble growing. So we're going to take these 2 farms for Chen. You have plenty of farms. You have a few farms. You have a couple farms. Okay, you're still lacking growth, so I might take another farm for you. You've got a massive housing penalty. Does that help at all? A little bit, a little bit. We could do another farm here. I think we'll lose this farm. Okay, we have stabilized the population in this city. Great. You have done your job. More farms, please. Ah, right. Extra population in Chen. We can place the theater square. Boop. This will be a pretty decent theater square in the long run, but we'll just place it for now. We'll get the Crystal Redentor. You're waiting there. You have 4 build charges. Sure, we may as well come back down here and chop that. We get this trade route parked off to the capital. Go ahead and get those ancient walls because it's worth some tourism. You wait there. Let's make this guy completely panic by ripping down everything he's ever cared about and feeding it to him piece by piece. I should really look for peace with Australia, but he won't give it to me. So there's not much I can do about that. Toulouse went independent. I'm not sure who it's going to flip to. Possibly America. Lovely. I like how 2 musketmen appeared out of nowhere and just managed to magically kill my units without me ever having a chance to react. It's my favorite thing in the world. I really love that mechanic in the game, and I wish that it was more prominent. Really wish that was a much more prominent feature in the game's selling points. The fact that units will randomly spawn and completely murder your units on the same turn that they appear. Right. So let's go ahead and pick up medieval walls for the +2 tourism that you get from them. We're going to pick up the granary here to give this city a little bit more housing. You're waiting there, you're waiting there. You are, you're just waiting there too yourself. Let's keep chopping. Great musician is done. We are going to trade with Anchor Thom now. I want to trade with as many people as I can. And then I want to trade with for trade route benefits. So we are currently 98 production into the Crystal Redentor. Oh, we're going to struggle to get Gustav Eiffel, but he is the last great person that gives production towards wonders, so we kind of have to get him in order to get the Eiffel Tower in a reasonable amount of time. Because right now the only person who's competitive with us in any sort of way is John Curtin. You can see here, he's actually probably has the Eiffel Tower unlocked, so we need Gustav Eiffel to have any chance of doing the thing. We're also holding on to this because we want to capture the Mausoleum of Halicarnassus, which will give him +1 build charge. Well, +1 engineer charge, because he's an engineer, not a builder, but you know what I mean. See, right now, I have so many things I need to build. I need to build I need to build builders. I need to build trade routes. I need to build buildings. I need to build districts. I need to build spies. There's so much stuff that my empire is demanding that I do, and I just have such a limited amount of time. Okay, they have a special thing that prevents them from being pillaged. How quaint. Get some health. Leave a promotion. Take the shells promotion. We got another great artist. We need another art museum. Trader completed in here. Really need the art museum for the great works. Let's trade with good old buddy, old pal, Poland. We have a bunch of envoys available. We could take Vilnius. This would give us a decent amount of culture. I think I'm going to pop 3 in here. It's going to give us even more culture. More culture means less problems. See up to 224 culture per turn, which is quite nice. But I'm going to call that the end of this episode here, and I want to thank you guys very much for watching. This should be the very last episode that I recorded before I went away. So when I get back, I'll be trying to load this save up and trying to figure out what the hell I was up to. So up until this point, whether or not you know, I'm away basically over Christmas. However, I still will be uploading videos. I'm going away, I think I'm going away from the 20th to the like 5th or something, and I'll be releasing 3 videos a week on both Stellaris and Civ up until that point. So anyway, that would have been useful. You probably already know that because I'm going to release a video that tells you exactly what's going on and why the channel is going to have less videos than usual because I'm away. All right, I love you all very much. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. Please remember, keep asking questions. This series isn't so much, unlike the Prince series, this series isn't so much about me explaining what I'm doing as it is about you asking questions about why I'm doing what I'm doing. So if there's something I do that doesn't immediately make sense to you, feel free to ask questions. The next series, when we do finish this one, and we will finish this one, we are, in all honesty, under 70 turns from finishing this game. We're already hitting ideology, and these techs are fairly quick. And once we hit democracy is going to be a huge bonus for us for the extra +1 production. We could go for class struggle for the 15% production, but I think I like the flat bonus of production on democracy more. But I'm getting out of the weeds here. Basically, we're very, very close to finishing the game. So, yeah. I hope you guys are enjoying the series. I love you all very much. We're very close to finishing the series, so we're going to be moving on to the next difficulty up, which is Immortal, which has some significant differences from Emperor. Unlike Prince and King, there's not really that much between Prince and King, whereas Prince and Immortal is a bit of a difference, or Prince and Emperor, there's a bit of a difference. There's a bit of a step up to Immortal, and then there's a big step up to Deity in terms of difficulty. But yeah, you can kind of see, once you're out of the early game, you can kind of just do whatever you want in Civ 6, and that really kind of holds true for all difficulties, which I don't know. I'm not going to comment on it. I think it would be valuable to hear what you guys think of that. All right, I love you all very much, and I'll see you next time.